Yes, yes, yes. It's finished at Carrow Road. Norwich 0, Liverpool 3. It's beautiful. It's real. It's the Reds. It's wow. Thank you very much. 3 points in the bag, baby. It's absolutely beautiful. Get in, Jay. How are you, buddy? Up the fucking Reds, baby. Get in. Cannot wait. It's absolutely beautiful. Oh, wow, wow, wow. I wouldn't say it was the perfect performance, but it certainly was a good performance. It certainly was a good performance. 3 great goals. Jota got one on 26 minutes. A bit of a miss kick from Sally. Probably get the assist, and there was Jota to slot it in. 1-0 half-time. They had a few chances, to be fair. Pookie had 1 or 2 chances. Allison pulled off 1 or 2 good saves. But when the second goal went in, Bobby came on. There was Bobby with the finish. Salah with the assist. Beautiful. 2 assists from Salah today. And then laid on. Absolutely beautiful. 3rd goal. And I'm enjoying the beard. Saturday night, Liverpool after winning 3 points in the bag. What more do you want? Said last night, 3-0, says John Downey. Absolutely, buddy. Absolutely. Mosalah with the 3rd. What a finish from Mo. Oh, that was an absolute beautiful finish. Trademark. And that's Mo Salah's 5th year in a row that he scored a Premier League goal in the Premier League opener. And I think that's a Premier League record. His goal today. 5 in a row. It was absolutely beautiful. Hope that's cold, Dave. It is cold. The beer's cold. It's very warm in here, but the beer is cold, baby. Going to have a few more later to enjoy those 3 points today. 3-0. After United win a 5-1 against Leeds, we had to put on some sort of a show. Chelsea winning 3-0, of course, earlier. But it was a good, professional, away performance. No injuries. 3-0. Simicast was very good in stages. Bobby coming on, getting the goal. Very, very workman-like. Salah, his usual self, chipping in. Very good performances. As I say, Simicast is very good. A great game for Van Dijk to play as well in. Didn't have a huge amount to do, but really, really, really good. And it's absolutely beautiful. Daz TV, how are you, Daz? Hopefully you're well, professional and comfortable today, mate, says Daz. Daz, you're absolutely 100% correct. It was a brilliant performance. I give it a 7 out of 10 performance. Always tough opening game. You don't know what way the players are going to be. You don't know what way it's going to go. But to turn up, get the goals, 1 in the first half, Jota, then in second half, Bobby comes on, get his goal, Salah with his customary goal. It's pretty good. It's going to be a pretty good Friday night. Jade Exley, hi Dave, what a win. Naby played well, I thought. Yeah, Naby was good. Naby was tidy, neat and tidy in the midfield. He really was with Milner as usual, the usual Milner. And Ox was very quiet, I have to say. I know he came off, but Ox didn't really do it for me. Killian Kenny up the Dubs, says Killian. What score is the Dublin and Mayo game at the moment? I know the Dubs were leading by, I think it was 6 points at half time, but I expect that to get tighter. John Moore, what a game, 3 points. Absolutely, John. It's all about the 3 points. It's all about the clean sheet. It's all about the goals. 3 goals. Away from home, 3-0. You have to take it. With the likes of Robbo out, Thiago out, Hendo out, Curtis Jones out, Kanate on the bench, Fabinho on the bench. I will absolutely take that, and I am absolutely buzzing. Keith at Ethan Ryan on Twitter might pop in for 10 minutes. He said he's going to come in. If he can come in, he will. And we can have a little chat about the reaction of the Norwich Liverpool winning by 3-0. Great start to see, says Matt Fisher. Matt, absolutely, buddy. A fantastic start to the season. I mean, couldn't get much better, really, I suppose. 3-0, 3 goals, clean sheet. 1 or 2 really good performances. Allison was very good in goal, to be fair. Didn't have a huge amount to do, but what he had to do, he did well. Comfortable enough in defence. 1 or 2 hairy moments, as you would expect in the Premier League away from home. Bit disappointed in Norwich in a way. Didn't do enough going forward. Pukey was a bit of a danger, but, you know, Dublin are winning 12-7. Wow, 5 points still not over there, John Downey. John, how are you? Hopefully you are well, my friend. FAC, love the NHS. Get in, baby. Oh, yeah, it's all about the 3 points. As you say, it makes my Saturday, makes my weekend. Makes it just that bit better, doesn't it? Come on here for about 15, 20 minutes just to get a reaction. Check out my Mosalah goal reaction. It's quite nice. I've put it on shorts. It's only about 15 seconds long. Mosalah, the king of Egypt, makes it 3. Oh, what a finish. A typical Mo finish. Little curler into the corner, wasn't it? But Great. Mo looked hungry today, I have to say. Mo looked hungry and ready to rock. Mane, Jota got the other goal, of course. Mane looked hungry, and it's great to see Bobby come on and score, wasn't it? Bobby no looked to come on and score. It really, really was. Just seeing the Salah reaction. Yeah, share, like, hit the buttons, boys and girls. That was a fantastic day. Mosalah was smoke today, says Revenite. Nice to see you, my friend. Absolutely. Listen, today was just about getting the win. You know, it's the last game of the day. Chelsea won 3-0. United won 5-1 against a pretty poor Leeds team, to be fair. Even Everton won by 3-1 after being 1-0 down against Southampton. But, a bit of pressure. Get in, get the win, get the clean sheet. Get back on the tour bus and get back to Liverpool for next week's game at Anfield, a packed Anfield against Burnley. But, who's your man of the match? I thought Tsimikas was very good. Alisson was very good. VVD was his usual self with Matip, very quiet, which is what you want to see. Naby was busy. Milner was as usual, right, being himself. The front three that started were very good, very lively. And, of course, Bobby did well when he came on and got that goal. But it's very good. I'm delighted. Mickey Friars, get in, Dave. Great start of the season. Away from home. Absolutely, Mickey. That's all you can ask for. Three goals, clean sheet, no injuries. You have to take that. I will take it all day long. Rod Meta in the house. How are you, Rod? Hopefully you are well, my friend. Down under. Did you watch the match? Who impressed for you? I said 2-0. I said Mane and Mo, but it was 3-0. But anyway, I got the team almost right, didn't I? I got the defence right. I said Van Dijk, Matip. I said Milner and Naby. I didn't get Ox. I just didn't get Ox in the midfield. And he didn't have a great game, to be fair. But listen, I'll take it all day long. I'm just going to find out if Keith wants to pop in here for 10 minutes. We'll have a look. Sent link. But yeah, brilliant. Absolutely beautiful, baby. Eamon Kelly in the house. Hello, fellow Reds. Great result. You took the words out of my mouth, Eamon. You took the words out of my mouth. All Reds should have a smile on their faces, Mickey Furs. Absolutely. Huge smile. Just to get the win. 3-0 away from home at CARROW Road. It's just so important to get the win under your belt. Get the 3 points. Clean sheet. 1 or 2 bonuses. I think Tsimikas was a bonus. He did really well. He made 1 or 2 mistakes. Listen, he didn't get punished for them, luckily, but it's as good as you get as a proper Premier League debut, isn't it, for you? Even though he signed for us last year, he didn't get a look in, but that was a proper game for Tsimikas today. I thought he was very, very good. I really do. Man of the match was Salah, and he got the new record, which was, of course, to score in 5 consecutive season openers for Liverpool. Yes, and he scored. What a goal. The third goal just capped off a great performance. He was really good. Mane, Eamon Kelly saying Mane was very busy, didn't get a goal, could have got a goal, but was very, very Mane-like today. The front three were pretty good. Jota did well, scored, broke the ice early on as well. But I thought Tsimikas was very good in particular. Alisson was pretty good as well. Naby was busy. And, of course, King Mo. Wow, what do I have to say about Mosalah? What do I have to say about him? I'm sure Klopp has got a smile wider than the Mersey. Rod Meta. Poor Costas looked a bit deflated after his glitch. I hope the trolls leave him alone. It didn't matter, though. It didn't matter. It absolutely didn't matter. Not deflated at all. We won the game. That's all. And that's all it's all about. That's all I care about. That's all you care about. Ox was only sad point for me. But I back him all the way, says Mickey. Yeah, he did pretty. I was surprised he started, to be fair. I really was. I think he would have been better coming on last 20. But, you're probably a Fabinho starting against Burnley next week. Fab came on, did well. So you would think Fabinho would start against Burnley at Anfield next Saturday, wouldn't you? But we shall see. Good first game, says Mark Forrest. Absolutely, guys. Hit the smash button, hit the like button, hit the share button. We'll stay on. The longer we get a few more people in, the longer we stay on, baby, because we are happy. It's Saturday night, and Liverpool are after beating Norwich by 3-0 at CARROW Road. And wow, am I happy? Yes. Good start. Salah looks hungry, says Zachary Lee. Absolutely. Absolutely, guys. Very happy. Super happy. Keith, Addington Ryan, my co-host, is going to pop in for a few minutes and give his reaction to the game, Norwich Liverpool. So I sent him the link. He should be in any minute. PSG are on in 30 minutes. Will they play Messi or not? I don't care about PSG, to be fair. Couldn't care less about them. Plastic club, like City. Two plastic joints. But it's all about Liverpool. 3-0 away at Norwich. Costas Tsimikas had a good game. Made some good moves. And some of his balls in. Some was cross. It was delicious, wasn't it? Some of those balls in. Wow. King Mo, I think we're talking about there. FAC. Matip was class. Boss man Steo in the house. How are you, my friend? Matip was class. What a player. Matip is class. You're absolutely right there. Just the simple things. No hallelujah. No, the easy balls. Doesn't try out and funny or fancy. Simple stuff. And is always in the right place at the right time, Matip. Unbelievable. That's why we don't hear much about him. He's just solid as a rock. Matip and VVD, I think, will start most games. It's nice to have Ibrahima Kanate and Gomez there, just in case. But I think Matip VVD. Wow. Yeah, Rod Meta was happy with Tsimikas as well. Well, I think everybody was. We give marks out of 10 for the starting 11, I suppose, now in a few minutes when Keith comes in. But just brilliant. Just brightens up my Saturday. It really does. Just getting the wins, getting those results. It's just beautiful. It really is just beautiful. 3-0. Little bit squeaky bum time that we didn't score the second just before we did score the second. I knew we scored the second, it was over, but you have to get that second to kill these teams off. You don't want to give them anything to go for. So it was very important that we got that second goal. And Bobby, look, he's only on the pitch a matter of minutes, and bang, Bobby with the finish. Great ball from Mosalah, of course. And then Salah, what a finish for the third. Wow. Absolute class. Elliot, full of beans. So glad football is back. Yeah, it was great. Elliot got a little cameo at the end. Full of beans. Look, do you know what was great? Even though I was watching the United Leeds game earlier, and I was sad to watch them beat Leeds 5-1, but it's just the crowds, the atmosphere, the noise. That's what was great about it. The shouting, the Bobby Firmino song, You'll Never Walk Alone, at CARROW Road. What will it be like next weekend at Anfield against Burnley? That should be something else. I would dream to go to that game. Hopefully get over to a game soon, but certainly won't be for a few weeks. But all things look good for Burnley, don't they? I think Brighton beat Burnley today as well. Burnley have a few problems, so we're going to be rubbing our hands. They're a bit of a hoodoo team against us and have been at Anfield in the past few seasons. But I suppose it's all about today. It's all about Norwich and Liverpool, and that's what it's about. Just winning the game, getting the points, getting the clean sheet. It's nice. I'm happy. You're happy. Saturday night's going to be happy. That's what it's all about. Just see if Keith's coming in here. He's probably setting up. As far as I know, I sent him the link. But, send him the link. He should have it there. Get your comments in, guys. Who was your man of the match? I'm going to give marks out of 10 and what you think of the marks out of 10, if you think they're good or bad. I think Alisson was pretty good. I'm going to give Alisson 7 out of 10. He didn't have a huge amount to do, but he did what he had to do well. So 7 out of 10 for Alisson. The back four, very tight today. Tsimikas going to give it 8. He made 1 or 2 mistakes, but because it was the game, his first full game, he did very well. He's filling in for Robbo, of course. Got forward when he had to get in, put in some lovely balls, and defended when he had to defend. So I'm going to give Tsimikas 8 out of 10. Van Dijk and Matip both get 7 each. Nice handy stroll in the park for those two boys today. And Trent was particularly good going forward today. Could have had a goal, I thought. I'll give Trent an 8 out of 10. So Trent 8, Van Dijk, Matip 7 each, Tsimikas 8, and Alisson 7. In the midfield, the starting 11, of course, Milner, as usual, 7. Solid 7 for Millie. A lot of running. Did a lot. Got a yellow card. But Millie, 100% man all the way. Naby was very good. Did a lot of selfish running. A lot of Red Bull, energetic stuff. I'm going to give Naby an 8 out of 10. I thought Naby was very good today. And Ox, very quiet. Did a job. Did his work, but I don't think he was effective going forward. So I'm going to give Ox about a 6 out of 10 today. So I think Ox probably get the lowest score. Sorry, Ox. And up front, the first 3, Jota was brilliant for the goal, especially. Died a bit in the second half. That's why he got substituted for Bobby. But I'm going to give him a 7, especially for the goal that he got. He broke the ice. Then Mane in the mirror. Mane was back. Some of his play was brilliant. He didn't get a goal, but he was all over the place. He was involved, assisting. He was just everywhere. I'm going to give Mane an 8 out of 10. And my man of the match today, the king of Egypt, Mosalah, 9 out of 10. 2 assists and a goal. Could have easily had a hat-trick. Mosalah, the king of Egypt, 9 out of 10, man of the match. What a player. Broke the record today when he scored for the 5 consecutive seasons scoring on the opening day for Liverpool with that third beautiful finish from Mosalah. So that's the team. Elliott came on. Bobby came on. I'm going to give Bobby 8 because when he came on, he got a goal. Elliott did well when he came on. But that's about it. Ethan Ryan is in the background. Let's get his reaction. Keith, how are you? What's up? Oh, beautiful, wasn't it?
It was great. It was great.
What do you think? Yeah, go ahead.
Really good professional job, I think, to be honest with you. Really nice professional job. I was having kittens at the start of the match, to be honest with you, when I saw the central midfield lineup. But listen, it was great, wasn't it? It was fantastic. I think pretty much everybody did well, you know, like definitely needed that second goal. We got that second goal, then there was a little bit of swagger about us, and you know, we could have had 3 or 4, to be honest with you. So yeah, I'm sure everybody was looking at that match going banana skin written all over it, to be honest with you. And we've just done an absolutely super professional job in Norwich there today.
Yeah, yeah, do you know what it was for me? I think I texted you. We did need a second. You always need a second in any game. You could be 100. You could be all over a team hitting chances. Doesn't mean that, you know, they could get a jammy goal. It happens in a lot of games. I just think when the second went in, that was it. I couldn't see Norwich coming back. Did 1 or 2 chances. Did 1 or 2. But nothing major. I mean, we're away from home. You know what I mean? Yeah,
you'd worry for them, wouldn't you? You'd worry for Norwich going forward in the season. They look a little bit toothless going forward, to be honest with you. Now, listen, they had a couple of chances, to be honest with you. Alisson was fantastic when he was called upon. I thought Trent was phenomenal, to be honest with you. I thought Trent was absolutely amazing.
Well, I'm going to ask for your 10 out. I'm going to go through the player. I gave mine. I'll just give me a quick, and you can give Mark. I thought Alisson was brilliant today. Whatever he had to do, he did. Yeah. You know, made no mistakes, pulled off 2 good saves. What would you give Alisson out of 10?
I think you'd have to give him an 8, really, wouldn't you? I think it'd be solid 8, to be honest with you. And did everything he was
I gave him a 7. I gave him a 7. You give him an 8, so he's a 7.5 for the channel.
Trent, you get an extra score for a clean sheet. Trent again. Yeah, Trent I thought was easily an 8 as well, to be honest with you.
Okay, Matip and VVG
7s each.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, I thought Tsimikas was brilliant. I thought Tsimikas did a job today.
Yeah, 8. A couple of hairy moments, to be honest with you.
To be expected.
Yeah, but listen, I thought he set the tone in the first half, to be honest with you. He set the tone in the first half. He got forward very well. Thought he defended quite well, and got us on the front foot very early in the game. So for that now, I thought he really, you know, it'd be hard to miss Robbo today, really, wouldn't you?
Didn't really miss him, no. That's you said. I just didn't miss him. It was absolutely brilliant. What would you think now? The midfield 3, when you seen it, when you first seen that 3 coming out, were you a bit worried, or did you say?
I was absolutely worried. I was absolutely worried, to be honest with you. I was worried about. But listen, it just goes to show you. I was worried about, you know, support cover on the left hand side. I was worried about Millie playing 6, to be honest with you. I was all right with Keita, to be honest with you, but I was very worried about Ox, and I was worried about Milner playing in that position, particularly starting that. But listen, they did well. I think Keita was probably a 7 for me. Milner again would be 7. I think Ox was probably the poorest player on the pitch, in my opinion. Didn't really get into it. Didn't really do an awful lot. Couple of wayward shots, probably a 6.
Yeah, I gave him 6. Yeah.
Yeah. And then when we start moving up front, the 3 boys up front, I thought were electric, to be honest with you. You know, showing for each other, working for each other. Jota's work rate was phenomenal. Salah looked really sharp. Mane may be unfortunate not to get on the score sheet, but his work rate, you know, and he looked like he was making the right decisions on the pitch, for a change, which bodes very well for the rest of this. So I think Mo probably gets man of the match with his goals and assists, to be honest with you. So you're probably looking at 9 for him, 8 for Jota, 7 Mane. And then Bobby maybe gets an 8 for his goal and his cameo when he comes on, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's exactly what I gave them. I think Mane or Salah was just unbelievable today. He could have had another 1 or 2 himself. The The ball for Bobby was beautiful across
Yeah.
the box.
Yeah, he was unselfish as well. I think he tried to play Mane in towards the end when he could have taken a goal himself. That's all great to see. You know, they're all playing for each other. They're trying to play each other in. You know, so yeah. And listen, fantastic was the crowd. You know, like you just heard the away end for the entire match. You know, that's all I could hear was the away end singing for the entire match. So the away support was phenomenal.
Senor, hit the ball to Bobby, and he's all you could hear was that, wasn't it? So it was the second goal went in. But to be honest, that's what I'm taking from that. I was watching the United game earlier, pissing on Leeds. To be fair, Leeds were terrible, but United did what they had to do. I said, but they looked very dangerous going forward. But what was great was just the noise of the crowd. A packed stadium, 80% full. Even I took from that, it was, football's back type of thing, even though I didn't like United winning 5-1. But you know what I mean? It was football back. I was going, here we go. And I mean, we've 2 home games coming up now. Burnley next week.
I haven't seen any other football now. I was out and about now for most of the day, so I haven't seen any of the football. So I'm looking forward to match of the day now tonight, to be honest with you. Just to try and catch up. So I've seen none of it now, so I can't pass any judgment. I've seen the goal, I've seen the scores all right, but I haven't seen any of the performances yet. So I look forward to look at that later on. So listen, you couldn't have asked for any more. Clean sheet is fantastic as well. That's my starting partnership. That's the partnership I like to see. I think we're dangerous from set pieces with the 2 lads up front. You know, and some of the crossfield balls, you know, to kind of turn us from defense into attack worked really well. The system looks good. Everybody knows their jobs. So listen, all's well in that camp, to be honest with you. With a huge amount of talent to come back into that, come into that starting 11. Like that's, you know, you get Hendo back and you get Thiago back in there with Fabinho. Like
Robbo, you've Curtis Jones out. You know, you've still got players that are there. As I say, with Kanate on the bench, Gomez on the bench, Fabinho came on, young Elliott came on. But I mean, it's starting to look like a decent little squad there. I know we still all like 1 or 2 to come in. Still could happen. But listen, I was just happy with the results. You've a few bonuses from today. One, Tsimikas had a good game, and we needed him to have a good game because Robertson looks like he could miss the Burnley, possibly even the Chelsea game.
I don't think you'll see him till after the international break, from being honest. You know,
but that's what I mean. So we needed Tsimikas to show up today, really, to give us confidence going forward. I mean, Naby had a decent game, it has to be said, in midfield. At least he didn't come off injured. That was a plus.
I think he started well. I think he started the game well, and then he kind of faded out and then came back into his own. Then again, I suppose playing in that position, you want a little bit more consistency across the 90 minutes. I thought he faded in and out. I thought when he was there, he was good, but then he went kind of missing for a lot. I think him and Ox went missing for a few minutes, and that's when the change came through. We were getting overrun in midfield. But as soon as we made those changes, and what I liked, I suppose, as well, is that, you know, sometimes in the past, Klopp may have left the players to maybe sort it out for themselves.
Yeah,
might have let that go another 5, 6, 7, or 8 minutes. You know, and we might have conceded. He didn't. He made changes when we looked like we were being overrun nice and early, changed the game, put us back on the front foot, and we just went on from there. So I was delighted with that, to be honest with you.
Yeah, because sometimes, as you say, it just leaves it too late, and actually it's too late because they equalise. Then you go, why didn't you make that change 5 minutes ago?
Changed then.
10 bleeding minutes ago. You know what I mean?
You're chasing looking for an equaliser, you're chasing looking for a winner, to be honest with you. So, you know, I think making that change at the right time, it just gave us a little bit more of a steady footing in the game. Fabinho was fantastic when he came on.
Yeah.
And we went on from there. And then obviously we did a lovely spell then of some really nice exhibition type football, you know. So which is great, to be honest with you, because I think it gives the lads a little bit of swagger, you know, and with all the hard work, it's nice to have that as well.
Yeah.
That when you're on top, you're on top, and you play like you're on top, you know, and you get your rewards. So we weren't tentative. We played on the front foot. We weren't overcautious. So, you know, dare I say it, we played like a team who definitely thinks they're in with a shout this year. So it was great to see.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's early. All you could do is beat what's in front of you. If we score 3 goals, could add 4 or 5, clean sheet, you know, but no injuries, bonuses, players still to come back as well, remember?
Yeah.
Tommy Walker, Evening Dave, all the pundits have us winning fuck all. We know different. I know I've seen that. Don't worry. The 45 pundits who had Liverpool, I think, 4th. Most of them had us 4th, by the way. Yeah. But listen, it's going to be a long, hard season. One game doesn't make it, but it's very good. It's important to start well, and that's
important. This first group, you know, block of games, we'd you know, if we come out of this first block, I'm okay with it, even with taking. We probably should be all right. if we've got 7 points, 9 be fantastic. But if we get 7, I think it's okay going into the international break, to be honest with you. No defeats going into the international break, and I think that sets us up, to be honest with you. We should have everybody back, firing, So listen, but one game at a time. That's all you can do. Burnley ain't going to be easy at all.
They have a good record against us at Anfield, by the way, Burnley.
Yeah, no, I do, to be honest with you. But they seem to come to Anfield now with kind of extenuating circumstances and other shit going on at the same time. I think with us, I don't think they're the same Burnley now of old either, to be honest with you. So, in front of the fans now next week, I think
exactly.
We'll have a good performance, to be honest with you. So I'm not as worried about playing Burnley as I normally am.
Do you know what? You just hit a nail on the head there. The first game at Anfield with a packed, 70 or 80% crowd, I say will be tough for Burnley.
It's going to be
Liverpool are going to be up to. They'll probably have Henderson on the bench. They'll probably have Thiago on the bench. Probably, you know what I mean? It'll be a different game at Anfield. I can only see it going one way, but that's a bit away. But Keith, I mean, I'm only going to stay on for a few minutes anyway. Another 3 or 4 minutes.
Yeah, I was just trying to keep an eye on the Dubs there. I don't know how we're doing.
Eamon Kelly had it in there. What score was Dublin? They were winning by 5 points the last time I checked.
No, it was down to 1 when I just left.
Oh, Jesus, don't say that. Oh, my God. It was down to 1.
Extra time. So
you serious?
Looks like it, yeah. So
is it level? Or they're still leading by 1 point?
Looks like it's going into extra time, I think.
FAC, how are you, bro? Hopefully you're well. Yeah, it's been a very sporty day. But as I say, we'll probably do a podcast midweek now. We can look back on this game, plus we can look forward to the Burnley game.
Yeah. I think everybody was a little bit nervous going into this. I think what we'll all take away from it, certainly as fans, is that, we look in good nick. You can't see any more than that after the first game. We look like we've got goals in us. We look solid. Team are working hard for each other. Great to see Van Dijk back with Matip. It's a fantastic looking partnership. We look dangerous from set pieces. Yeah. I just think Trent looks like he's moved on. He's just moved on maybe another 10.
He's bulked up as well, though, hasn't he?
He is built. He is absolutely built, to be honest with you. I thought he was phenomenal today. Up and down, I thought he was absolutely phenomenal. And if we get that out of him for the season, we're going to do well. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, the other thing is as well, he's bulked up. And I think what's important now for Liverpool is get them back training. They probably have tomorrow off. I'm not sure. They probably be at Kirby anyway in the morning just to go through this game. Relax, get a few players back, and just it's grand now. There's no midweek games. There's another week's rest. There's another week's rest after the Chelsea game as well. Yeah. You can ease into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah,
and
it just gives Klopp and the backroom staff as well, time to prepare for games. We had no time to prepare for any games last year with the shortened season and everything else going on. If you've got a week between games, we should be very well set up in terms of what we're going to do against those teams. And as I said, we can freshen it up a little bit next week. If we wanted to, we can do that. Okay, Jota did very well when he came on. Bobby did just as good when he came on. We've got options now. We've got options up front, which is great. To be honest, we're going to have options in midfield. Don't like messing around the back four.
I was going to say, we will have options at centre half for the first time in fucking years. Won't we, for fuck's sake?
Yeah. Listen, it's good. It's good. It's not going to last for anymore, to be honest with you. I'm sure everybody was looking at that going potential banana skin. Watford winning. Brentford winning.
3-2, wasn't it?
Yeah. So, Watford winning, Brentford winning, so they generally acquist themselves well, the teams coming up, but we didn't let them today, so
absolutely
great solid performance. We're going to be all right this year. I know we're going to be all right. So
just before we go, we'll give it another minute. We'll go on to 30 minutes, guys. Thanks for calling in as well, lads, in the comments. A lot more videos, podcasts to come. Season only started today. So the other thing was Ben Davies. Did you see that he's going on Sheffield United on loan, a year loan? Did you see that?
No, haven't seen that. No, I've seen nothing now today. Absolutely nothing. Not a tournament for the under 15s now all day. So
I just think that young lad needs to get out of the basement and just kick a ball. You know what I mean? That's what he needs. So he's going on loan next week. So hopefully he can go on loan, get a bit of football, maybe then come back to Liverpool next year. Guys, I think we'll leave it there. It's been a fantastic performance by the Reds today, winning by 3-0 at Norwich, Carrow Road. It wasn't an easy game at times until the second goal went in. We just turned on the style. Goals from Jota, First half, 1-1 at half time. Second goal, Bobby comes on, a beautiful ball from Salah, and then what a finish from Mo to make it 3. I'm happy. Keith's happy. The comments are happy.
We're all happy.
We're all happy. Talk to you soon, guys. Liverpool.
Take care, lads.
We're on the way,
See you
baby.
soon.
We're on the way. Stay safe, guys. Cheers for popping in.